Writer Grant Morrison's seminal run on Batman draws attention to the idea that while anyone can take on the mantle of Batman, only Bruce Wayne could cope with the trauma and suffering inflicted on him. In Batman number 674 by Morrison and Tony Daniel, Batman remembers a time when the GCPD and the villain Drive Hurt attempted to recreate Batman. Hurt turned 3 police officers into Batman, psychologically torturing the 3 in order to simulate the trauma that he believed fueled Batman. However, as Bruce recalls, none of the officers could match him. Despite their extensive training, Bruce notes, there was something they lacked, a missing edge. Bruce's experiences simply weren't replicable. Similarly, in Batman number 681-682, Morrison and Lee Garbitz tie into Final Crisis. Darkseid's minions attempt to weaponize a captured Bruce Wayne by cloning him to make soldiers driven by his trauma. However, these clones are driven insane by their inability to process the pain and grief that Bruce has gone through on his road to becoming Batman. Bruce Wayne's traumas and ability to work through them might make him irreplaceable, but it doesn't mean that only he can be Batman. Despite his fears, Dick Grayson does exceptionally as Batman, and the existence of the National Batman of Batman Inc. is the logical endpoint of this philosophy. Morrison is drawing attention to not only why Bruce is important, but why Batman as a larger concept is, and those are two very different things altogether. While Bruce might be unique, Batman is larger than him. As the rallying cry for Morrison's run on the character states again and again, Batman and Robin will never die. Bruce's actions have inspired something bigger than himself that will long outlast him. Bruce's trauma and mind being impossible to replicate also parallels Morrison's examination of the Joker during their run. In Batman number 673, Joe Chill in Hell, Batman recounts the conclusion of Batman number 156 by Bill Finger and Sheldon Moldoff, in which a hallucination of Robin's death is revealed to be an experiment in an isolation chamber. Morrison retcons this story so that Bruce's real goal here is to attempt to simulate the Joker's insanity via isolation, so that Bruce can better understand what makes the Joker's mind tick. However, like the inability for others to process Bruce's trauma, Bruce fails at understanding Joker's mind, with Joker chiding him in Morrison and Daniel's Batman number 680 for even trying. The theme of Bryce Wayne's singular resilience is also expressed through other characters' doubts about his ability to cope with the stresses of being Batman. Both Tim Drake and Jezebel Jet question Bruce's mental state in Morrison's run, with good reason. Their run puts Bruce through the ringer, from his training in the Thogel ritual to Dr. Hurt's isolation experiments. All these trials are presented so that the reader also questions whether Bruce can really handle them. This comes to a head during Morrison and Daniel's Batman Rip, in which Bruce's mind is seemingly destroyed by Dr. Hurt, but he's able to bounce back from even this, having predicted it could happen to him. The key to Bruce's unique resilience, his real superpower, is expressed in that arc's issue 6 number 81, in which Bruce explains how he's able to always keep going, but that's the thing. Batman thinks of everything. Bruce's resilience isn't supernatural, it's because he's always prepared for anything. This is what makes Bruce tick for Grant Morrison. Anyone can be Batman, but no one's more prepared for the challenges that come with it than Bruce Wayne.